but that Sejuani really is the go button for the team. Final pick of this first draft will be the Alistar here for Keria to pair with the Jhin against that Lucian Braum bottom lane. Isaac trying to dive Doran, 52 to 35 in farm. Doran will be able to equalize some of that, but because Owner was drawn up to the top side to protect
so
Doran.
Low for the young player joining GENG, but he has risen to incredible heights as the Grubs start off.
The Grubs once again could be the battlefield. GENG trying to make sure they're around here for maybe a smite. Keria with a Hex Flash over the wall, tries to go in for a little bit, but Unbreakable Will already required. GENG backing away for a moment. If Alistar's ulti falls, it's very difficult for him to continue participating in the fight. Chovy and Faker off to the side as GENG will move in. They will take control over the pit. They will secure the third Grub. A 2 in tow. GENG with a 4-man attempt, starting up the Drake already. Canyon's going to be the one to tank it. Duro and Chovy keeping a defensive position off to the side. Keria steps forward, immediately popping the Unbreakable Will as Gumayusi wants to fire a deadly flourish over the wall. Keria, half HP, Unbreakable Will down. GENG still with control over the objective. Owner ready to challenge. GENG still trying to maintain control here. Gumayusi off to the side. Can open up with a curtain call if he needs. Deadly flourish, not going to find a target. Weaver's wall looking to block him away. Beautiful engage coming out there from Faker. Shockwave. The Ocean Drake goes over to GENG, but they've already lost a man. Support for support as Ruler's knocked down next. T1 all the way down in the bottom lane. So T1 with the timing, with the control, will seize the neutral objective.
But notice GENG is pushing on this bottom side. They're looking for first tower there, and they're just going to try to rush this down because they know if Herald is summoned, they'll likely lose a tower of their own, but they don't have another minion wave here, and T1 is going to try to rush for it. Both teams really trying to defend this hard.
T1, they've got the positioning over the wall with Keria as well. Duro wanted a TP in, but the first turret already goes the way of T1, and the third kill will do the same. The Herald's ready to charge, and T1 is mowing them over. The turret, the kill, and the tier 2 to follow. It might have been a turret and bot for GENG, but T1 take everything in mid lane.
A misstep from Duro as he tries to defend the mid tier 1. If he can just slow T1 down, there's an opportunity, but now Chovy's making a play of his own.
Chovy wants to get something back here in the top side. Weaver's wall fires out. Remember, there's no flash for the Gwen to try to get away. The unraveled Earth flies out, and
It is so much better for GENG. They were able to get the push out on bot. Faker has now regrouped with his team. Watch out for the Jarvan Orianna combo.
Okay, immediately, teleport gonna come in from Doran as GENG have the dragon down to half HP. Keria and Owner looking to walk up, maybe make their entry into the fight as Chovy already has to flash defensively to try to get away from Doran. Now the dragon down to 2,000. Keria's in the middle and stolen by Owner. T1 trying to make their entry into the fight now with Keen's already at half HP. T1 backing away. Owner gets the job done. T1 happy with it.
Yeah, T1 get the dragon and they're able to get out. It does cost Keria his flash, but it's a great smite there from Owner to secure it. Now though, looking for a potential re-engage. Owner goes in.
They go in with a shockwave combo on top of the Jarvan, and now they've caught Canyon unaware. He gets away with 100 HP as T1 now trying to back away. Duro thinking about going over the wall. He wants to go in here with a flash, throws up Unbreakable. T1 scrambling, but there's no damage from GENG. Owner's ready to go back in, but he has to flash out after and it's another fight, this time for the Otacon. GENG putting some damage into it, but it's not
Doran has
particularly
no TP.
dying quick. There's no TP for the Gwen. T1 have to try and do something to stop this. Buy a little bit of time for Doran to arrive. Curtain call opens, but Duro's unbreakable. Chovy zoning everybody away here with the unraveled Earth. Owner wants to make his entry, but the Otacon is secured by Canyon. GENG have the objective, but what about the fight right after? Owner goes in, Chovy gets out, Owner goes down, Ruler goes off. Keen looking to zone Faker off the back as Doran makes his way into the fight, but he can't snip anybody out. Now he's shot by Ruler, and it's a double kill for the man with the double guns. Faker with a beautiful shockwave to turn the fight at the end, but it's still a 2-for-1 favoring GENG. T1 want a little more. Ruler and Duro trying to escape as Keria and Gumayusi are in hot pursuit. Ruler trying to vamp off the minions. Keria wants to catch him. Gumayusi's low. Ruler looking to turn it around, but he doesn't have the health. Gumayusi lives. Double kill.
Fight. The decision-making from GENG was fantastic. They knew that so many summoner spells were used in the... Doran doing a good job of pushing out that bottom wave as well. And the tower will fall. A bit of extra gold secured.
They used too many resources. Canyon got chunked, but they still might think about it. Doran's going to run interference. The Dragon is already claimed. Keen wants to go in, and Chovy's firing off the Weaver's wall, but Keen's already all alone, exhausted in the middle of 5. Keen just dies. GENG are completely confuddled, and T1 are happy to teach him a lesson. Gumayushi with another
At least secure a Baron.
It's Keen getting a little bit nervous there, a little bit antsy, forcing the play early. Did not seem synced up with his team. Chovy was on a solo mission on the side. Keen went in to defend. Faker pushes out mid, and now he's going to go top to try to answer. Keen should be able to knock down this tower, and that is a lot of gold in his pockets here, but T1 going to answer with one of their own.
Yeah, Keen doing a good job making sure that he can at least get something back in.
3 very powerful ones. Has the Infinity Edge finished. So pressure on Ruler to get the damage done here. Chovy now just finished his rally, so he's on 3 items. GENG not out of this just yet, but it will have to be a great fight.
Beautiful seismic shot from Chovy. Faker buys a little bit of time here with the stasis, and he ain't dead yet. GENG looking for a little more as the Glacial Prison doesn't get a lot of value. Over the wall, Doran has to jump back away as Keen wants another stun, this time on the Gumayushi. Owner re-entering back into the fight as Chovy is trapped inside the Cataclysm. Owner goes back over the wall with an ICQ combo. Faker down very low. Canyon needs a little bit more damage as Ruler takes out Carrier. T1 on the run. GENG. Doran is coming around on the flank. Keen might just see him here depending on if Doran gets the skip and slash over the wall in time. Doran's going to be caught out. Keen immediately sees him, but Doran only loses about 1/3 HP. The Drake has been aggroed, pulled, but it's too far down. The patience will be lost, and it resets back towards its home before it can be taken low enough for a smite fight.
Doran's going to TP back. He just went back to base here. He already had the Seekers. He's ready to go pick up some wards.
Okay, Dragon at half HP. GENG still looking to burn this one down. Weaver's wall's already been fired. It's slated, secured by GENG. Canyon here in the front line, but he's not dead yet. Finally going to be cut to pieces. Gumayushi grab the killing spree. GENG defensive positioning as finally the Jax makes his way in. Owner trying to escape back out as Ruler is under pressure off to the right. Keen in the middle of everybody trying to do the damage, but it does not work. T1 have already won the fight, and they want even more. GENG running into the wrong side of the jungle, and T1 hunt them down. Chovy sidesteps a deadly flourish as Ruler and Duro try to fight back, but Carrier runs them over. Gumayushi's on a rampage. GENG.
But you just know they're on the wrong side of the map, and T1 back to live. We got to go because they're on Baron.
The Baron is claimed by T1. T1 not slowing down, ready for the next minion wave to crash, while Doran enchants the wave over in mid at the same time. Canyon throws out a Glacial Prison, but there's no follow-up. Immediately, T1 fires back, and GENG have lost their main engage. Owner puts Chovy in the Cataclysm, but he has to get back away. Canyon's about to die. Faker needs a little bit more damage that he will not find, but it just makes space. T1 now firing onto 2 inhibitors at the same time, and bottom and mid lanes will now surge with super minions as the Nexus turrets are under fire. Ruler's calling, very little efficacy as that first Nexus turret is about to drop to the enchanted cannon minions. GENG scrambling for the defense as T1 continue the push. A ton of damage onto Duro, and GENG are not holding. The Nexus is open. Canyon's in the middle of everything.